the fastest driver on Earth, and a cartoon race car with 3 movies. Max Verstappen versus Lightning McQueen. Who would win? Now look, obviously the Formula One car is faster. Verstappen's Red Bull hits 230 miles per hour, pulls insane G-forces, and costs $15 million. McQueen tops out around 200 miles per hour and is basically a souped-up stock car. So this should be easy, right? Verstappen wins, end of video. Except it's not that simple, because we're not just comparing cars, we're comparing a human driver in an incredible machine versus a sentient race car who doesn't need a driver at all. And that changes everything. Let's start with the obvious. Verstappen's Red Bull RB20 is an absolute monster. We're talking over 1,000 horsepower from a hybrid V6, 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, weighing just 1,800 pounds, with advanced aerodynamics that generate massive downforce. There are hundreds of engineers optimizing every microsecond of performance. It's not just a fast car, it's a computer on wheels. Lightning McQueen? He's a stock car with about 750 horsepower, tops out around 200 miles per hour, and weighs roughly 3,400 pounds. On paper, he loses badly. But here's the thing. McQueen is the car. There's no delay between thought and action. No human reaction time. When Max's brain tells his hands to turn the wheel, there's a split-second delay. McQueen's brain is connected to his wheels. Every input is instantaneous. So yeah, the F1 car is faster. But the driver-machine connection? McQueen has an advantage no human can match. Not even Max. Now let's talk about the pilots. Max Verstappen is the real deal. 4-time world champion by age 27 with 71 Grand Prix wins. He's not just fast, he's a racing computer wrapped in a human body and is already in the GOAT conversation for all of F1. Lightning McQueen's story is different. He's had an entire character arc. Went from cocky rookie to 7-time Piston Cup champion, learned racecraft from Doc Hudson, dirt techniques, and became a mentor who sacrificed his own race to put crews in position to win. He has the ultimate advantage. He is the vehicle with no communication delay between brain and wheels. Here's the wild card. McQueen can survive crashes that would kill Verstappen instantly. Flip at 200 miles per hour? He gets towed to a body shop. For Max, that's a tragedy. McQueen's literally made of metal and can be rebuilt. That changes the risk calculation completely. Here's where this gets really interesting. The track completely changes this matchup. Put them on Monaco, Spa, Silverstone, Verstappen dominates. Those tight technical corners, the elevation changes, the insane braking zones. The F1 car is built for that. McQueen's heavier stock car would struggle with the hairpins. Verstappen wins by 30+ seconds, easy. But what about Daytona or Talladega? If we're talking a single hot lap or qualifying run, the F1 car still wins. An F1 car at Indianapolis would hit around 240 miles per hour. McQueen's doing 190. But if we're talking a full 500-mile NASCAR race, McQueen wins because the F1 car's engine literally isn't designed to run at full power for that long. It would overheat and blow up. F1 engines are built for short bursts and constant variation. So, on an oval, Verstappen takes the pole position, but McQueen wins the actual race. So, what if we make it neutral ground? A hybrid track with long straights, tight technical corners, and banked turns. Something neither of them has raced before. The F1 car is still faster on paper. Verstappen would get a better launch, pull ahead in the technical sections, but through the banked sections, McQueen closes the gap. And here's where it gets psychological. McQueen takes risks that would make a human hesitate. He doesn't fear the crash the same way. Because he's made of metal, he can be brave in ways Verstappen physically cannot. In a straight fight on a balanced track, Verstappen probably edges it out. The speed advantage is just too much. But it's closer than you'd think.
It's too close to call.
But here's what makes this fascinating. We're not just asking who's faster, we're asking who would win. And that depends on what winning means. If it's a single race on an F1 track, Verstappen. No question. The car is superior and Max is one of the greatest drivers ever. If it's versatility across different racing styles, McQueen. He's raced ovals, road courses, dirt, international circuits. He's adapted to every challenge thrown at him. If it's pure survival in dangerous conditions like a demolition derby, McQueen. He literally cannot die. If it's racing intelligence and strategy against elite competition, Verstappen. He's beaten Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris, the best drivers in the world. If it's heart and determination, man, that's tough. Verstappen is ice cold under pressure, but McQueen's entire existence is racing. It's not just what he does, it's what he is. There's also this. Verstappen has a team of over 1,000 people at Red Bull Racing. Engineers, strategists, aerodynamicists. McQueen has his friends in Radiator Springs, a rusty tow truck, and a hippie van. But somehow he's won 7 championships with that support system. All right, final answer. On a Formula One circuit, Max Verstappen wins 10 times out of 10. The car is simply too fast and Max is too skilled. On a NASCAR oval, in a full 500-mile race, Lightning McQueen wins because the F1 car's engine explodes. On neutral ground, a hybrid track neither has seen before, Verstappen probably takes it 7 out of 10 times due to raw speed. But McQueen's ability to take risks a human can't makes it competitive. But if you're asking me who's the better complete racer, someone who can race anywhere, adapt to anything, and never give up, it's 50-50. Seriously, Verstappen is the pinnacle of human racing achievement. 4-time world champion, generational talent, and already in the GOAT conversation. McQueen is a sentient race car who learned humility, became a mentor, and proved that heart matters as much as horsepower. They're both champions, just in completely different ways. What do you think? Is the F1 car's speed advantage too much to overcome? Or does McQueen's sentience and versatility give him the edge? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this ridiculous deep dive, and subscribe for more content that answers questions nobody asked. I'll see you in the next one.